Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of fractions, percentages, and decimals. I know these words can sometimes sound a little tricky, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be a total pro. Let's break down the essential terms you absolutely need to know. First up, fractions. A fraction is just a part of a whole. Imagine you've eaten 3/4 of a pizza. That means you've had 3 parts out of 4 equal parts. The top number, in this case 3, is called the numerator. That's the number of parts we have. The bottom number, 4, is the denominator, which is the total number of equal parts the whole is divided into. Now, there are a few types of fractions. A proper fraction is when the numerator is smaller than the denominator, like 3/7, where the numerator is bigger, like 9/5. And when you see a whole number with a fraction, like 2.5, that's called a mixed number. One super important skill is simplifying fractions. This just means reducing a fraction to its simplest form. For example, 8/12 can be simplified to 2/3. Also, remember equivalent fractions. These are fractions that look different, but have the same value. Like 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8, they're all the same amount. Alright, let's move on to percentages. The word percentage literally means per hundred, so 25% is just another way of saying 25 out of 100, or 25 100ths. The little symbol percent is the percent sign. You see percentages everywhere, from getting 60% on a test to seeing a price increase from $50 to $60, or a price decrease from $80 to $70. The whole is always the total amount, like 100% of the class. A part is just a portion of that whole. So if 40% of students are present, it means 40 out of every 100 students are there. Next up, decimals. A decimal is simply a number with a decimal point, like 0.75. Decimals are really just another way to show fractions. The position of a number after the decimal point is its decimal place. The first place is the tenths place. So, 0.6 is 6/10. The second is the hundredths place, so 0.25 is 25 hundredths. Just like with fractions, we have equivalent decimals. For example, the fraction 1/2 is the same as the decimal 0.5. They represent the exact same value. So now that we know about fractions, percentages, and decimals, how do we compare them? To compare, you're just finding which one is bigger or smaller. We use symbols for this. The greater than symbol, which looks like an open mouth pointing left, means something is bigger. For example, 3/4 is greater than 1/2. The less than symbol pointing right means smaller, like 20% is less than 50%. And of course, the good old equals sign means they have the same value, like 1/2 equals 50%. A great tip for comparing is to convert them all to the same form first, like all to decimals, then compare. This makes it so much easier to see which is biggest or smallest. When you arrange numbers from small to big, that's called ascending order, like 0.2, 0.5, 0.8. When you go from big to small, that's descending order, like 80%, 50%, 20%. Finally, let's talk about some key terms for problem solving. Convert just means to change from one form to another, like turning 0.25 into 25%. Estimate means to make a rough guess. For instance, 49% is really close to 50%, so you can use 50% to make a quick calculation. Simplify is our friend from fractions. Always try to reduce fractions like 6/8 to 3/4 before you start calculating. It makes the math way easier. Substitute means to put a value into a problem. If you need to find 25% of 40, you substitute the values into your calculation. And remember, equivalent value means the same amount. So 40% is the same as 0.4. Knowing these equivalences will make you so much faster at solving problems, and that's a wrap on our key math terms. I hope this breakdown helps you feel more confident with fractions, percentages, and decimals. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more math tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.